What it do? We're back. Oh man, I missed me. Yeah, it's new game. Actually, LG started last week. Didn't stream because when I don't stream, I play much better. So, like last season of LG, I didn't stream. I had like a GA of like a 1.9. It was stupid. So streaming is something we're gonna have to work around, but we're still gonna do it. So what up, Nick? Aw, Nick with the kind words. You know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just try to get some games in. But tonight is ask as many questions as you want. Um, what up, dog? Because we're just gonna get some games in, maybe an hour and a half or so. Um, that way you get to see, I get to see. I'm pretty much locked in though. Um, what up, Bacon? No, man, nobody's told me that in a while. I appreciate you coming in here strong. um, stance matters this year in a different. No, actually, I think more than I can say it has in the past. Um, Actually, you know what? Since today is just like a Q&A and a talk session, let's go into it right now. It's like the game is very much no. I will always tell you the stand-up build always feels much better than the hybrid build or the butterfly, because the stand-up is designed to move standing up, and most of the times you are standing up, so the movement is more fluid. So no, you are not wrong. My stance is currently stance 39. I'm telling you, I'm probably not going to change it. Because early in the game, before I was figuring out things, what I was noticing was a lot of skaters would lose the puck on my stick. Like, you see how the stick is further out? Or you go through any of the stance, really. You'll see the stick adjustments, right? So it's like they would lose the puck on the stick and then get it right back, and then I'm stuck in animation. Or they would shoot, it would hit my stick and deflect in. So I started using stance that were close to the body, and then just to prevent that. That's how we started with it. So it's like because stand up is not as good. It's not a matter of, you'll see me in all of my videos say I'm going to recommend hybrid through and through, but now that might not be what I use. The goal here isn't to, I can't tell you how you feel using a build. Right? So I can't tell you what build to use. I can tell you the way the game plays, what build plays the best. That doesn't mean you play fluidly enough for the build to work for you the way you play. Right? So if you're a stand-up lover, and I'm in that category, I love stand-up, not gonna lie. Then it means you dropping butterfly way later. Right? But the game wants you to drop in butterfly way sooner. So if you're a player that drops in butterfly way sooner, stand-up is gonna suck for you. So it's just different ways. Okay, here's the thing. And I'm not gonna give you guys this yet because I'm getting my thoughts together. And I have EA is gonna have to pay me. Right? EA is gonna have to pay me to not divulge the secrets of their game in terms of goalie that I am going to divulge in the next 2 weeks. EA is going to have to pay me. Right? Okay, so let me explain stance and get out of here. But so what I found is if you remember years ago, maybe, I don't know how long ago. What I told you was to always get a stance that sat backwards, like he was taking a dump, like that, right? The way the game is hard coded this year, and it's very much hard coded. It's so much hard coded. The way the game is hard coded this year, this is not a good stance to have because he's sitting too far back. And the game translates this into more of a deep swing. So when you go to make a fancy glove save, it's going in the net. Because the correlation between his body, his entire body, the way EA hard-coded the game, is just different. So for me, and this is not, you don't have to use this stance. You don't have to take this stance. Don't care. But what I'm going to do is explain it to you the way that you can then go about doing your own, right? So what you want is you want the pad to cover a part of your leg, right? And you want the glove to face in and down, right? So if we go to a random stance, let's go to this. 34, awful. So 30 with this here, the way the game is hard-coded, in movement, when the goalie tries to preload saves, his glove is almost always going to get that, not glove, blocker is going to always get that quick animation where it goes under your arm, hits the inside of the thing, and goes in the net. Right? What you want to do is when you are moving and the game tries to preload a save animation, it doesn't like when you are moving and it tries to preload animation. Right? So it's like, okay, if I go and I know it doesn't like me moving, but I'm going to be moving. It's almost impossible. I'm not a computer. There's no way I can not move. So what you have to do then is say, listen, I want that pad as close, the blocker as close to my pad as I possibly can get, right? So this one right, 32, considered it, but I didn't like the glove. Somebody said 50. All right, let's go see 50. Again, I haven't seen all of these. No, I don't like it. He's too forward, right? That's another thing. There's so many nuance to this. He is too forward. So a lot of the saves you're going to get when he's deep in the net, you're going to get that shoulder shrug save, right? Because the game selects saves based on your positioning and the goalie's body posture at the time. So he's going to get that little shoulder shrug save that he does all the damn time. That you see a lot when you're sitting back in the net. 38. I don't hate it, except I don't hate it, but I don't like the glove facing out. I told you I'd rather the glove facing in. LG, I'm in AHL. So I wouldn't choose this just simply because of the glove facing the other way. So 26. All right, I gotta spend all day in stance. Nope, 2 down. The glove is facing down. All right, let me go show you. Let me go show you. I know you guys are asking, and then I pretty much described it, blah, blah, blah. But let me go show you how the game preloads stuff. That way you have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. Let's use the hybrid. See, this build isn't going to do a lot of preloading because I've completely changed my builds around based on what I now know. So it might not preload like your build will. All right, I'm just going to show you that, just that instance alone, right? When I drop in butterfly, see that? I didn't want to move that side, but his stick at the time was here, and it looked like he was going to shoot. No reason. See where his head went? Watch. His head is on the puck, but his body is turning to where he thinks the shot is going to come. Go again. Okay. He thinks the shot is going middle before it goes middle. Because when I drop in butterfly, look at his butterfly. He never does this unless the shot is actually coming there, right? If he thinks the shot is coming there, the game is like, all right, I think it's gonna go butterfly. Let me preload a butterfly, a 5-hole save rather. We're gonna do it again so I can show you. Okay, so watch. When I dropped in butterfly this time, he didn't bring his legs together because he didn't think the shot was going to go butterfly because it wasn't on his forehand. So butterfly, 5-hole. So it wasn't on his forehand. So when he drops, it's wide. The shot hasn't left yet. The shot hasn't left yet. He's already kicked his leg out. So there's a lot of things that's preloaded into the game. So a lot of what you do has to be based on knowing the game is trying to dictate a lot of things for you beforehand, right? So it's the reason why stance matters to me, because let me see if I can get him to do it. I don't think, no, because he tried to go 5-hole there. I got to try to get him to cut across the front of the net. Go cut across the front of the net. Not that. Come on, cut across. You know you want to. God dang it. Just cut across the front of the net. There you go. All right. So it's easy now to make the computer do what you want to do. You just got to show them certain things. All right. So this is the reason why I chose 39. You see this right here? You see where the blocker is? When the shot is released, normally he would go like your guy would bring his arm in kind of like a pendulum type motion. Normally, right? He would do like that. With this blocker being there already, he almost punches it most of the time. He'll almost always try to punch it. I can't, I'm not giving you no recommended build nonsense yet. I'll tell you this. My favorite build right now is stand-up. But it's not built like normal. It is not built like normal. So when I'll put that stuff in the Discord next week. And the Discord's gonna have like a data dump worth $1 million because I should not have gotten out. Just cause I like you guys, right? Just cause I like you guys. We're gonna show you something this year. We're gonna show you the difference. We're gonna show you the difference in how you're supposed to save or how you're supposed to move in this game. Okay, so I'm gonna do this just quickly. I gotta let him run. Right here. I'm gonna pause it right here, right? Every year past, almost every year past, right? I would recommend to you head between the puck and almost his arm. That's where you want to put your head. You want to put your head almost right between the puck and his left arm. If he's left-handed. That's what I would recommend to you is how to save the puck, how to go about it. This year, it seems like EA has made your extremities, your arms and legs, an extension of their stick. Because they can't choose stick lengths. They can only choose different sizes or different size players. So your extremities is now the same, let's say, length of the stick. So now when you are lining yourself up to save a shot, you want to be between his shoulders and his face, or his shoulders and the center of his shirt. You want to be right there on his right whichever handedness he is. So if he's left-handed, you want to be on his left shoulder and the left side of his face. If he's right-handed, opposite. The game now makes it better for you to save shots not following the stick. Now, there are some times when you're going to have to. Because LT and all that, it's impossible to get the orientation and square it up and you'll get lost. The game won't know what's going on, right? A large part of it is they've preloaded so many things for goalies now that you have to know when to let the game take over and when not to force it, right? So normally I would go to a stick, right? I would try to go to a stick and you would get this. You would get this, right? Watch my goalie. Stick. Okay, now stick. No. So because the stick is there and then it switches directions, it's hard for me to catch that if I'm following stick like I used to. Now, we're just going to basically follow his right shoulder and the center of his chest. Every single time we follow wherever he's coming, we're following. Hold on, I want to show you. We're following. Right here, I am squared. Right here, I am good. When he switches, I did not move with him. Right? So from that angle, it looks good. But from this angle, I am nowhere where I'm supposed to be. So the game then calculates it almost as your off angle. It doesn't make sense. Trust me, it doesn't make sense. I promise you it doesn't make sense. But I'm going to follow him now, and you'll see the types of saves he made, even though I am out of position. Technically, I am out of position. I would like to think I am out of position, but no. Not the way the game works this year. All of it. Me just staying on his shoulder. I don't give a crap what the stick does. I'm just staying on his shoulder. I'm just staying on his shoulder. Just stay on his shoulder. If I'm moving in it, though, if I'm moving with the stick, it's bad. But you see the blocker. Let me show you the blocker action. Almost every single time blocker, I get that animation. I am not, he's not waiting for the shot to come to him. He's meeting the shot out there. Right? So, again, choose your own, whatever it is, but this is the reason that I choose. So every single time you're on his shoulder, you're on his shoulder. I want to show you why. Look at my guy. If I'm moving, because I'm still following, bad. All right? Watch. As long as I'm not moving, he'll save it if I'm within his shoulder. But if I'm moving, doesn't matter. If I'm moving, I'm locked out. But if I'm not, he'll save it every single time. He won't even care. He won't even care where the shot is going to go. Now, he won't care. How many times has this shot gone in when you're even practicing or warming up? How many? Because the goalie can't see the shot. Because it's backhand, and backhand logic is broken. So, listen, you don't have to listen to anything I say on here, bud. Don't listen to a thing I say on here. You can just chalk it up to that guy's crazy. I promise you I won't get offended. Don't care. Hey, but the goal is just to stay within his shoulders. Stay within his shoulders. As soon as I left his shoulders, right here, I'm thinking he's going to shoot. He doesn't. Let me I wish I could, let me zoom in, see if I could zoom into that better. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you think I do these because people sub, you must be out your mind. I don't even like streaming. All right, so we're going to stay within his shoulders every single time. We're going to stay within his shoulders every single time. Stay within his shoulders every single time. Every single time. Stay within his shoulders. The instant I am caught moving, and I'm moving, and I'm not within his shoulders, it's a goal every single time. Every single time. Stay within his shoulders. Stay within his shoulders. Depend on what he is. Hold on. In his shoulders, I'm either going to save this or it's going to hit the puck. It's going to hit the post. I shouldn't save this because in other games you wouldn't save this. But it's either he's going to save it, and again, the same blocker animation. I am not getting the Olay blocker animation. I don't get it anymore. So if you want to say why stance matters, you've played this, you've skated around, you've seen, you know what the blocker animation look like. I don't get that. My goalie does not care for doing that. The only time he'll do it is if they come straight across the crease. If they come straight across the crease, that's the only time he'll do it. All right, let's go actually play a game. Oh, I gotta find a theme first. So if you can go into against the free skate, against the computer, and master the skate around, well, if you're here, I like you. Otherwise, I don't care. Like, if you're here, great. If you're not, it's okay too. So if you can master shoulder to center of the head is the best place to be to save any shot. Now, the way game logic works, it's probably center to center. So the way game logic works is wait, if you need a goalie, I'll run with you. I'm not getting on random teams where I got to wait for you to fill though. So it's probably center to center. And if I go yeah, that's my gamer tag right there. So it's probably center to center. But the reason I aim at the shoulder is the stick extension. When they extend the stick, their center then grows. It's hard for me to understand. So it's like, for me to understand, for me to explain. It's like, think of a cross, right? Think of a cross, right? Is that you? Okay. So think of a cross. And in that cross is where you want to line up to, which is probably the center of their body. And the cross has left and right overhang. If that overhang switches, if that overhang stretches, right? If that overhang stretches, it's no longer a cross. So you have to bring it back to the center to make it a cross. So that's where, if I had to explain it best, that's the best way. So let's say EA made it a cross. The skater is the left and right, and you are the up and down. So if they pull their stick further to the left, even though you're on the center, it's no longer their center. So you have to then move. That's why I do shoulders rather than center, because it's more likely that he extends forehand and can shoot that flip shot around me than anything else. So that's the best way to describe it. Yeah, I don't really want any friends. I haven't appeared online in this game since forever. I think I did it accidentally 3 years ago or something. Yeah. So it's like, you'll see. I mean, the game is the game. It's very much a lot of preloaded animation. It's very much, they made the skater's ability to just completely snipe harder. So your skaters will give up really good opportunities just to skate around and see if they can get a cross crease or a high-low 1T or something like that. So, but the biggest change in this game, and they might have done it last year, but I don't think so, because I test that out first. That is the first thing I test to see how far I can stand and where they're going to shoot around me. And this year, right in the middle, I was saving everything. Yeah, breakaways are kind of, if EA built the game like I think they built the game, breakaways are increase on their part, decrease on your part. So as soon as they clear, EA increases their everything by 20%, decreases yours by 15%. So you now are playing with guy that you technically weren't playing with the entire game. Because now they've completely taken away your abilities, and now you're playing with a different game. Your movement is slightly different, and it's more. This game is more about what they give and what they take away. It's the reason why a lot of the perks are increase this by this percentage, or decrease the goalies by that percentage, because everything is like a math equation now. It was in the game before, but not like this. So what I've done now is the build that I put out, I still like, but it wasn't human optimized. In this game, there are certain numbers. In this game, there is just certain numbers that are meant for more robotic play, right? And then there are numbers that are meant to help the goalie or help the human element of the goalie, right? That's always been like that, but I didn't understand it until really now, right? Because it's evident, all right? So it's not like EA rebuilt it. They just added more packages. So this game is the first time I can explain why the negatives worked. You remember when we had negatives on all the glove high, glove low, blah, 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 and that worked? I didn't know why. Couldn't explain why. But now I can. It was all of the other attributes. We're going to start off with hyping. Fun. Oh, is this their league or something? So it's like the negatives balanced out what we had on the other build, on the other side. So the negatives balanced out the agility we had, the recovery we had, the vision we had. They all worked together. And that category is actually the last category to give a crap about. Anthony, trust me, Bacon cares and has been doing this better than I have for a few years now. I'm just obsessive. I am very obsessive about this game because I like to figure it all out in a month and then be able to just play. But yeah, I'm sure we could. So this year, I think I could have built this game for EA. I'm telling you, I could have built this game for EA. And this is the first game I could comfortably use. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. This is the first game I can tell you I can comfortably say I understand what the hell is going on. It was like, this was the best because, I don't know, because EA has made it that way. No, this was the first time ever. I didn't even see their shot go in. That's how much I'm lagging. Oh my God. Oof. Nice save. Oof. I'll apologize to this guy right now. I'm not really paying attention, but maybe I should because he asked me to play. All right. Like, I am almost a frame and a half behind everybody right now. When I move from here, I should be centered. When I move from here, I should be centered. I am not centered. Oh my God. All right, so when I'm lagging, I try not to leave the crease too much. If you go into a game, you want to tell how bad off you are, start on the left side and push. If you can do it on a small push, that means you're good on terms of delay. You're equal to whatever their skaters are doing. So typically, I am able to go from here to here without holding it down. God damn it, bro. Lugging the puck. Here's a short pass to the flirt. Cook's really laboring to get off here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I wouldn't play. Because they're going to need him in this game. I would. There's no way. There's no way. Unless it's a constant 200 ping, then no way. This was supposed to be smooth and nice and easy, and I could talk and answer questions and do all that. Now I got to think about where I am in the net. All right, we're going to concentrate for a little bit just so I can read the ping better and read my pushes better, so I don't completely screw up this guy. I don't really care what they're doing. You see right there, I tried to move, I didn't. Rebound control is very much possible. I can dictate where in feet where I want the puck to go with high rebound and sponge. I could dictate exactly where I want everything to go. The point of it, though, the point is the rebound control that we want isn't possible. The rebound control we want isn't possible, right? So it's like I can say, all right, the puck is going to go 4 feet this way based on the way I have my guy set up, right? But the point is, I don't want it anywhere around the net. It's bad for it to be around the net. It always goes in an unnatural direction. Well, what number do you have your rebounds on? I can tell you where my rebounds are going to go. Oh, no, bro. No. You can't dictate anything at 90. Rebounds, you cannot dictate anything at 90. Rebound dictation starts at 91. He does, but rebound control isn't just rebound control. Rebound control is also when the puck hits you and it's bouncing around and kicking around and then it drops and then you kick it in the net. Rebound control helps there. So it's like, yeah, if it hits you and just goes out, great. But sometimes it hits you, bounces around, you can't find it, he can't control it. That was awesome. What you see? Okay, I guess your secret stat. Then you don't want to control rebounds. You want to keep secret. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take this now. That 67 spike we were getting earlier. I'll take this now. I could play in this. When they leave the zone, I'll show you the difference. Right? I felt better, and I've wondered why. Oh. All right, see? Let's go back here. One push. Much further than before. Yeah, much further than before. So that's usually how I test out my ping. You'll see me go here in the beginning of the game and do one of these. If I square up center, that means I'm in the same line as them.
When you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time.
Higher than 9. I don't even know what that feels like, bro.
Toronto's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason to that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. Tries to make that cross ice feed. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Panarin. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And that's intercepted by Goalie. Poked away in the neutral zone by Brett. From the boards, he takes that pass. Excellent stick work on the play. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Brett.
This guy is just the master of getting lucky right now. So what, for me, what higher ping does, it makes me adjust twice. And adjusting twice anytime in net will always lead to you getting caught on a movement. That's why I hate it, but they like, I should be over there and I have to do it twice. Like normally I can go here and I'm straight over here without having to hold down the controller in one click. See, I'm only about 40% of the way. So it leads to a lot of over move. See, I got moved twice.
This is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there.
Do you know how I knew this game was different? I've tested out everything on this game, every size, every weight, every goalie type at those sizes and weights, and I haven't given up 10 goals. That was like in the beginning of every other game. I would give up so many 10-goal games because when you're like 6, but you're 6 foot 220, and you can't do nothing.
comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Feeds the puck up to Gretz. They've got numbers here.
See, that's where the extra movement comes in. It comes in with him drifting some more and me drifting with him, and then I can't recover because my second movement is to the right. I have to do 2 movements to the right rather than 1, so then it catches me and he passes it across. That's the first game. We should be much, much, much better. The second game, I was telling Bacon I didn't really want to get on and stream, but it seemed a disservice not to. Nice save! Oh, that was a showstopper and a half. I've only tested it to see if it allowed me to use it all the time without getting penalized for it. It hasn't done much. So it's one of those things that if you can time it or you play with it or you do it, that's fine. God, I hate this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm never going to be able to keep up with those. Yeah, I tried to turn everything. Oh my God. I don't know.
They still make it count. Yeah, and they're not going to get credited with a power play goal here, but all of the momentum is generated from it. The sustained pressure, and as a result, without the proper structure defensively, they're able to capitalize in this one.
Yeah, they're about to make me give up 10 for the first time. Meanwhile, this goalie over here is pad stacking like a maniac. I love it. Love it. Yeah, I don't really care. It's one of those things where I'm not trying that hard. So I'm cool with what they do. It's not one of those things where I get mad at. That's actually one of the better one-timers I've seen. I wonder if he has on a trait. That's actually one of the better one-timers I've seen. Hey, close quarters. Fun times. All right, so we're gonna concentrate this period. Still can't move though. So I kind of have to look at my guy every once in a while.
Toronto's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Here's a chance. Feeds it over on the attack. Shuts him down.
Flack's been awesome off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. They've got numbers here. From the back of the cage with the puck.
No, I'm not small. I'm 6'4".
And now they look to
It's the
from the neutral zone.
it's the camera.
Quick pass to Jordan.
It's the high. I'm assuming. It's high. I'm assuming. That makes me look small. Or and the stance. I want to go in this. Why? Yeah, I don't really care how it goes. Like, the first game is whatever. The first game is for stick movement, stick play. I was actually earlier today, I was messing with my forward build because in the No Perks League, I'm going to be playing right wing. So I haven't played goalie. It's one guy quit. It's not that serious. Why do people quit?
Here at center. Makes his presence known on the ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Quick pass over to Lum. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Grabs the puck in the corner. He says, let's get physical on that play. Takes it and looks ahead. Quick feed to Jordan. He got all on that one. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, he put it just
That is my favorite thing about this game. Short side, if you are covering it enough, if you're going to hit the post, there's a good chance if they have... Oh, that's why I didn't see the shot. It wasn't just lag, it was tip. Okay, I thought I was tripping because I was like, I didn't even see the shot. Short side, it's either going to hit the post if you're there, or it might hit the post and hit you. But if you're not there to go in, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Well, it's a physical game and it's a contact sport, but the contact is used to separate the player from puck. You need the puck, and he is a perfect example right now of how to get it.
I think I jinxed myself. I think this is going to be the first 10-piece with extra sauce.
Get going on their course in transition and score a goal.
Sends the pass over. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Here's a short pass to Gretz. Slips by the check. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post.
Toronto's players can't get too frustrated here with the multiple hit post, James. They're in the lead. They've been effective in the offense.
This guy's been playing around the entire game.
Everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one. But it all
Did he?
with one goal.
No way.
Find a way to get another one quickly. You never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet. Toronto's been
Oh, man.
here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Tries to get the puck over to Gretz. Breakaway. Oh, beautiful save in the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Tries to feed it over to Huber. And he takes the feed. Denied that one. From the right side, moves it up ahead. The Unreal have it now. Here's a chance to the middle. And the puck is snagged and covered up for a whistle.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your
Bro,
goal
this is
right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an
literally,
gets the job done.
you paid for the game.
Manufactured plenty of offense. offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period.
What do I care what somebody who didn't pay for my game says
Edmonton's got a hold of
or
the puck.
does or thinks? Like, phew.
The Unreal have taken possession of their own end. Slides the puck down low. Kicks it away with ease. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Great extension on his part to poke it away. Along the half wall with the puck. Shakes off the coverage. In close. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
Intercepts the pass at center. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Gretz is finding ways, multiple ways to generate offense in this game. He has number of assists, but he's also finding ways to manipulate his opponent.
so-
James, when the puck is on his stick, when he's possessing it,
This wasn't terrible. Like, I know what the score says, but
it opens up lanes for everyone else to get the puck.
Long reach breaks up the momentum.
it's like, I don't know what you think is going to happen.
Got a hold of it along the wall.
It's like, if I'm
Picked up along
locked in,
the Flames.
this game is 3-0
Something happening in
or 3-1 at best.
the Flames take over
So
possession.
it's like you were going to lose.
Look out.
It's just a matter of what you lost by.
The save! How did he stop it? I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. Price is going to need water after this last sequence here, James. I mean, he's certainly playing on his toes.
Yeah, man, I don't. I cannot wait. You're about to see how many times. Ah, come on, man. Stop wasting my time with these fights. Y'all already not good. There's a lot of, like, I've literally written down everything that I have thought in terms of how the game is built, what they expect, what works, and trying the best way to execute them. Right? But a lot of them is theoretical. It's not theory to me, but I can't actually prove it to you. So therefore, it is theoretical.
Teams to settle in for the face-off. Now listen to this place here tonight. They got their money's worth, and these fans are on their feet saluting. A job well done by the home team tonight.
Back and forth action, back and forth penalties as one
Absolutely.
from each team are heading to the box.
As we get set
It makes you feel better because you lost by 4.
teams in a little 4-on-4.
Makes me feel worse when I lose by 1.
Tying seconds, and he makes the save.
Losing by 32? At least it was fun. Somewhere. I faced a ton of shots. I lose by 1. That pisses me off because then when I lose by 1, I know where the mistake was. I know what I did wrong. This was a thing. You quit on a challenge? Wasn't even points or nothing involved? I don't think it's a league. I think it's just one of those league, whatever league they're in. It's you challenge one of the teams in there. Oh, that was a good warm up, I guess. Last time I take invites from chat. Ah, man. Here's the thing, right? I'll tell you a goalie is bad. But when I say a goalie is bad, I don't mean he sucks. I mean, he's just bad at the game. Currently, playing goalie is very difficult. So I don't really think any goalie sucks. I think goalies are bad because they don't know how the game is to be played. And that's different than a goalie sucks. Yeah. LG, come see me. But so last week I was supposed to only play 3 games. I played Tuesdays. And I was pretty sure I was like watching the Yankee game on Monday or watching football. And I got a message, yo, I can't play um because I'm blah blah blah. The other goalie is like, yo, can you play for me? And I'm like, I want to say no. Because I know how it's gonna go. Like literally I'm sitting here with my with my hors d'oeuvres, watching football, watching the Yankees. I'm settled in. To hop on a game, it's never going to go good, especially when it was Monday, so which means I hadn't played until the Friday prior. I hadn't touched the sticks until the Friday prior. So, so I'm like, I want to say no, but I'm like, that's like, what I mean? I can actually do it, but I know I'm not going to do it well. So that game was like, whatchamacallit? That game we lost in overtime, it was 5-4, 6-5, something like that. But it was the most struggle I've ever had in a game because I just couldn't follow anything. I was late. I was lagging a little. It was just bad. So then I'm like, this is not good. This is not going to look good for my new team because I don't play well in the beginning of games because I'm still testing things out. So I'll take a build into LG that I have no business taking into LG. Right? But just to see what happens and how it works and da-da-da. And then, like, I'll suck. And then I'll get traded after, like, a week and a half. every first season, that's how it works. Every first season. Depends on where the puck is. If the puck is mid-ice to mid-ice in your zone, to the point, then yes. Anywhere else, no. There are too many cuts that skaters execute now that beat you real quick. This is a mixed bag. You can spend half your time playing in the back of the net. Not gonna lie, you can spend half your time playing in the back of the net. If you know how to work it, you can spend a lot of your time playing in the back of the net. yeah, this year is because of the way breakaways are and the way that LT power glide nonsense is. And as a skater, I know how to do that. LT power speed glide, whatever you call it. I know how to do it and I'll use it. And I realize if I get 3 of them and it's clean, I'm scoring. That's per game. If I get 3 a game, if I get 3 clean LT speed arounds, I'm scoring on at least one of them. One, I might lose the puck. The other one, I might shoot too early. But the third one, I'm gonna bank it every time. So it's like, yeah, the game plays better because it takes away so much from skaters now. But it also isn't like it gives you anything. Yeah. It's also best to just not, what skaters do wrong on that is they follow the offensive player. It's like once you see LT has been broken out, head to the center of the ice. Head to the center of the ice towards the goalie and then go back to your post. The quickest way, what's the saying? The quickest way to get to any point is a straight line. So instead of following the skater, because you're already beat, positionally you're already beat. Unless you have high checking or truculence or something to knock them off the puck, you're already beat. What you want to do is take away their ability to cut the front of the net. It's when you come out of that in speed that's dangerous. Getting beat on it isn't bad. It's when you come out of it in speed. Yeah. All right. So we've played one game. It wasn't really, I didn't get to set anything or do anything the way I want to. Hopefully, I won't have ping and we can settle into the game more for the next one. So for LG this year, I think I will stream it, but I'm only going to do like pre and post. I'm not going to talk in between. I'm not going to do none. I'm only doing like pre and post. Because the thing that gets me the most is thinking ahead. If I'm talking and I'm telling you what I'm trying to do or what they're doing, I'm not thinking ahead. I'm still in the present, and you got to be able to think ahead as a goalie. So I've always wondered what my problem was when I stream, and it's the stagnation of it all. It's like I can tell you what they want to do, right? I can tell you what I'm going to do, but I can't tell you what they're trying to do, if they're going to execute it or not. So if I say they want to go middle, go left, then go across, right? What I can't do is I can tell you they want to do that. So I can follow the puck down low, but then speaking or going through, I can't pay attention to the guy. I can't do a third thing and pay attention to the guy, what depth he's at or where he's at by the post. So then I'll overreact to it and I didn't need to, or I'll underreact to it and I needed to overreact to it. So It's the third thing. You know, they say you can't eat and chew gum at the. I mean, walk and chew gum at the same time. I can walk and chew gum. I just can't do anything else after that. So the stream is the gum. Yeah, no. I promise you, people are not going to listen to me on what I have to say. But I've never been more confident. Never been more confident. Ever. Like, I know what each X factor does based on what EA says, and I know what it does based on what they don't tell you. Right? And I know where each attribute helps and where it does not and where it screws you. Yeah, I don't listen. I'm not. What I found is almost every theory that I've come up with has been based on something someone said or me doing something. So when I hear someone say, hey, I think, post to post cancels desperation saves. My first thought is no, it doesn't. Is not no, it doesn't. Why would it cancel desperation saves? My first thought is, does it? And then I go do and try a whole bunch of post to post stuff. So it's like, I might not agree, and then I might not agree what the hell you said, but I don't dismiss it either. Because if I don't know what the answer is, how am I telling you you don't know what the answer is? No. They got rid of it. They got rid of it because those packages are different. So it's like you'll see the dive across, the glove dive across, which I think is dumb. The split save was much better for where the puck was going. So they've done a lot of animation packages based on where the puck is going to go. Oh, okay. So that's where we differ. No, that's where we differ. We differ tremendously. I no longer want that. I wanted it 2 weeks ago. I no longer want it. Let me see if I can explain. What I think EA did was they gave you more AI computer assistance. So, whereas putting something at 99 in the past hurt you as a human goalie, it made it so in the past that it was like a degrade almost, because they never wanted anyone to be 99. This year, what they've gone ahead and done is there is a level to which the 99 or a certain number no longer matters for you as a human, but it matters for the computer. And yes, that's good, but the computer listens to you. So it's like if it's your first time playing baseball, right? And someone says, "Hey, you gotta square your hips and rotate your shoulders," right? And you go in there and you're thinking, square your hips and rotate your shoulders. And then right before the pitch, they're like, "Yeah, but you gotta spread your legs." You officially have no chance of hitting that pitch being delivered, right? So what the computer does is the computer is you. No, the computer is you. So it's like you are up there, square your hips, turn your shoulders, right? That's the computer, right? And then you are the person that says, "Hey, but you got to you got to open square up your legs." And the computer is like, "I'm going to listen to you before I swing." And then it has to do whatever it can at the end, a safety hack, or they call it in emergency hack, they call it in baseball. Now it has to do an emergency hack because it's part of it, but it wants to listen to you first. But it still wants to take over because you've now given it all autonomy to just go do what you need to do to get me to save this. But it can't do that if it's still listening to you. So it's more of you have to tell the game what to do and then shut up. The best I can come up with. I don't think I want to play that one. I don't know if these guys are still playing. My LG team wanted to play. He's not on my team, is he? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna play another. All right. Do you, homie? Do you? Yeah, I actually played more golf over the summer this year than I have in probably the last in like 10 years. We went out like 5 times this summer. The most I've gotten to, we've always been meaning to go, just never get to. But we all can't be friggin' naked. Some of us gotta leave the rest of it for you. Follow the body, not the stick. Or line up with the body, not the stick. But you're gonna have to learn when to line up with the stick because skaters manipulate the angles. So, oh, bro, I'm not good at golf. I enjoy golf, but I'm not good. I can't. I definitely shouldn't be the one giving tips. That must mean you're great at golf. You just mixed up the G's. So this is like not the same line, but it's like almost every player here is on my LG team, but different lines from different lines. I don't like playing with my LG team randomly. For the fact is, I don't really take this that serious. And I don't talk to them, so they don't know me like that. Thing, right? So I think we're going to score a goal where it hits this goalie and goes in the net. Don't know how good the team is or how good my team is. We're going to score a goal that hits the goalie and goes in the net.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Royals take possession to get this one underway. Through center.
Oh, that was so much fun. That was the best. Good call, good call. Double down. You just hopped in the fire. Jumped in the fire. Right? That's what I do. I put them up all the time, Anthony. Like, just change my name to Shut and Out. And you refer to me as Mister. I find it much harder to get shutouts in this game. I think the clock is slower. I don't know how you would quantify that. Because for instance, when you have sponge on and you have like you have recharge, I still see the blue from the recharge. So I don't know. Wait, so that oh, you mean so it might be just it doesn't pop up on screen? But I've been running sponge with other things and I've seen it pop up. Oh my God, look at this. Back to back, baby. I hope you guys got your popcorn ready. You ain't never seen nothing like this before. It's all gravy. Like, come on, man. They scared. They don't even want to play. They know what's up. They know what's up. Well, also, my theory is dialed in only works until the whistle blows. So, yeah, it's technically going to look like it's preventing that from coming up because you're out of face off now. And you had dialed in before, but the whistle blew. So now it's gone. I don't know. I personally stopped using dialed in for the simple fact I honestly do think at every whistle it turns off and in between periods. So, because only time I see dialed in really going nuts and really being great is that when there is constant movement and the goalie's just constant pressure and he's just locked in. It's the only time I see dialed in going nuts. And you'll get enough of those at times that it'll seem like it's worth it to you because you've seen it, but unless you get those kind of pressures, and I just don't see it working. Like how to do? You mean? No, I don't actually. Um, I don't. I think that's more of the reason I created the Discord, to tell you the truth, because I don't really watch videos anymore. So it's like I don't get an opinion of what people are doing, and I love to hear what people are doing, but I just don't sit down and watch YouTube videos. So it's like the Discord. At least when people are talking, if I read through a chat, I'm like, huh, interesting. So that's more of a use to me. No, not the. I don't care about the whether it pops up or not. That is useless to me. It's more of the feel, like, and I tested it out. It's not like when I have dialed in on, and I just have because I have two accounts here, and I go and I'll just pepper certain positions, and then I'll have one of my kids now can line up my goalie to a certain position, and I just pepper it. And when dialed in is in, you can see the actual computer movement. You can see the constant. You can see the reach. You can see all of it. So as you cover the puck, and then you go back to the same position, you don't see it. You don't see it until after a few shots again. So it's like, yeah, I don't know about that. All right, so that other goalie was 6'5", 220. So I said it was a puck was going to hit him and go in. This goalie, a puck is going to go under his arm. We're going to take a shot, and it's going to go right under his arm. I'm calling shots now. Friggin' Babe Ruth.
Welcome back, everyone. We're
Oh,
about
we're
to get
going to play again
underway
now.
here. The challenge has been laid. Don't sing it. Bring it. Action so thick you can cut it with a knife. Put the chatter aside. The puck is dropped. Here we go. The Royals gain possession along the wall. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And he sidesteps the check there. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Tries to the crease. Montreal's got the puck. Slides it quickly to St. Louis. Shot! And he stops that cannon there. Wow! Quick pass to Dumont. Dennis looks around. Lobs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Back at the point, they set it up. Harvey's got it against the boards. Into the corner of the attacking area. Scores!
Those are so much harder now for goalies. It's very hard. Those are very hard. See how the game is encoded that my save that they thought was a probability to score, because I made the save, that led to the momentum of them being able to score. So it's like, you know how you used to be able to put on certain things to give them boosts or whatever after a desperation save, or that stuff is already hard coded into the game. Oh, I keep the X Factor things up for backhand beauty. Because 8 times out of 10, if a player has backhand beauty, he's going back. So I want to see, because I don't really pay attention before the screen, so I want to see when it highlights one time before to say he tried this or he was going to do this and he has backhand beauty. So then I'm like, all right, this one, got backhand beauty. Skill, what? Shoo! Fuck him back!
Lehigh Valley's moving it up the ice. Sends the puck across. And he takes the dish. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by St. Louis. Scoops up the puck. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Jacquezi's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great a scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Sends the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off.
That's the one thing I missed, though. It's like the shot variety.
Unable to reach that one.
Like, give players credit. High-low, cut across, LT hold, speed across, break that, like, there's no more. There's no actual shot variety. No team set up for tips anymore because they can't guarantee get goals. What stinks is that's what you're supposed to do. That's how you're supposed to play the game. But because it's not guaranteed anymore for skaters, they don't care to even play the game. That's it. Like, why take this shot when I know it doesn't have a high probability of going in? If it doesn't have a high probability of going in, why am I going to do it? That's what they have to find the code in the game. They have to code. Stop making things like high percentage. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. And I'm being very honest. I don't know how you can do that creating a game. But it's like the cross keys forces and the zoom down the side is just, it's back and it's effective. So why not? What do you mean? The teams you play take shots? The most of the teams I play, everybody tries to set up that play. Everybody tries to set up that cut across or the cut back or the high-low pass down, tap in. Not many people set up. Well, that's because it's like I play in this type of stuff, so it's not going to be like... I like it.
The Phantoms will play it in their own end. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Quick pass across to St. Louis. Receives the pass. And he comes up with it. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Passes on over to Dennis. Moves the puck across to Harvey. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Dumont's got it along the wing. Moves the pass in front. Dishes it off again here. And he opts to backtrack here in the play. Oh, he stopped it. What a save.
I want to see that again. I want to see that again. How did he save? Or where did it go? I want to see that again. If they come down and get the puck out their zone, they can score. Simply because of that save he just made.
Sends a pass over.
Yeah, I also have to not allow you to do the nonsense, though. But because of that save, typically, they can come down and score. Dave.
You can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
I want to see that save again.
Right in front and tries to escape the pressure.
Cross is dialed in. There's no question about it after that last save. I mean, to find
All right.
the puck and
So right now, I think his dialed in turns off.
I don't even know how he got to that puck.
Or it goes from... See how the play didn't stop and he got into a groove and he made these saves that we were like, what the hell? Oh, I was like, what the hell? Now I think it turns off.
Tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. And they win that neutral zone draw. Passes over to Jacquezie. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Oh, look at this. Tiptoes across the blue line. Solid body contact. Big time stop there.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Such an impressive save. Love
Can't wait for
this
elite
one
shows.
again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
High.
Well past the midway mark of this
Camera
period.
angle high.
2-0 is the score. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. They've got some momentum here. Taken along the wall by Nyes. Montreal's got the puck. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. Gets the puck in deep.
Okay, I wouldn't suggest using this camera angle though.
Cross is standing on his head in the crease tonight,
You have to
James.
realize that I play on a projector, so my ability to see the puck is better than yours.
Win this game. It's all gonna pin right back to him.
Yeah, man, I want Elite Showstopper. I will run Elite Showstopper and Elite Recharge. That's it. That's all I will run.
Up here any moment to get things underway again. Dumont's won it. Knocked away by Nyes. Dennis plays it now. Tosses it on to St. Louis. Slides it across. Into the attacking area from the left side. Quick shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Here's a chance behind the net. Nasty hit along the wall. Poked away by Vatanen. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. And they clear the defensive zone. And he dodges the poke check.
Fuck out my crease, stupid.
Fantastic save.
Black's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Lead pass ahead. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Takes it to the net. Black's gonna hang on for a whistle.
Yeah, no, if you look at the goals that are scored on you when they're scored on you, most of the times it's because you don't have like your energy.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack.
That's offside. I want to see that replay. That's offside.
There's the horn bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
Post to post. This is the biggest misnomer. This is the biggest thing people need to understand. Post to post generally only really activates in butterfly. Whether the game gives you that butterfly animation or not is when it activates. Post to post only activates in butterfly. So you can't stand up and go post to post and it won't activate like that. The game will either say, I need to drop in butterfly to finish the post, or you butterfly slide across. And post to post, 99% of the times. There's a few times you'll get it standing up, but you have to have been on the post and just go straight across. I use it for, because so much of this game is cut across and pass for the cut across 1T. I use it for that. Because then I butterfly slide to it. Like that play right there, typically it's him going across the front of the net. That's the most popular play to use.
Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Harvey stick handling in his own zone. Moves it to Dumont. Grabs control of it at the point. The Royals carry it along the wall. Montreal's going to play the puck from behind the cage. The Phantoms look to start the transition game.
That's on me. That's on me. See why I can't do this streaming thing and play? By the time I looked up, he was halfway down the thing from reading your stupid ass comment. Hero. Oh no, this is fun. So I don't care. But yes, it does. It kind of yes. Well, I'm gonna show you.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing.
You only get little movements.
The Royals take it along the
You don't get the big ones anymore.
Puck scooped up by St. Louis. And he can't hang on.
So yes, you're correct. So what you will get though, you will get a
Here inside his own territory.
leg across. So a butterfly slide will take your leg all the way across because it's the best way to seal or to stop those plays. Right? So it no longer wants you to stay within the post. So yes.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman. Moves it quickly over to Batman. Strong use of the body. The Phantoms have it against the wall. Comes up with the steal. Feeds it over. The Royals looking against the half wall. Quick pass to Dumont. Intercepted the pass. Oh, what a hip check on the old school variety. Beautiful. Harvey's got it in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Dennis. On the attack along the boards.
Dumont's been so dangerous tonight. He's
That was great patience. I mean, absolute great patience.
chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
The Royals continue to bring up
What I found this year in this year's game, you know, before in the other games before, there's just certain things you knew you weren't going to save, right? You just because perks and game logic still applies. Still applies to like backhand beauty, but this year what I found is there's a lot of plays that you're no longer just going to stop.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to
Because you don't get like on that
up defensive play.
cross crease, you would normally get that split, throw your leg over here, your other leg over here, save. They took that out the game. So, so it's like there's a lot of things you're like, okay, I'm not gonna save that anymore. Hey,
There's a collision with some authority. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Dumont's been nabbed for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Coughs it up at center. From the left side, takes it at center. Quick shot. Stop. And that goes off the post and out.
Lehigh Valley's bench looks deflated as they hit the...
you know what? I'd have to agree with your statement, and I think you're the smartest person in the world, so I'd have to agree with your
Just
statement.
another miss.
Dennis carries the puck in his own zone. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Handles it along the blue line.
Ah!
Chance in front. Score!
I didn't think it was gonna go. I didn't think it was gonna go to the guy.
Chemistry, isn't it, James? The way they're
I thought it was gonna go to the other guy, so I didn't want to overplay him.
and they convert.
But I went to the other fool sitting in the corner.
But Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Looks to get the puck over to St. Louis. Here's a pass in front. And that doesn't connect. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Nyes. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. And they get it out. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Under a minute to go in the third. Grabs the puck in the slot. And he easily stops that one. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. The Royals are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
Well, you can see the
Glad whatever worked for you.
right now. That's the second
Double
penalty
team. Which one did they call?
Well, I really like
The hip
working on
check
one
or
through
the
one.
check
Said there
into the
was
hip
a
check?
earlier, James. It really opens up
Sorry, goalie, bro. That is almost impossible to stop. Almost, because you have to sell out so much on breakaways.
There's always players who slow down when they get the puck on their stick. This is not the case. He maintains his momentum and pace as he
You know what, Hero?
one against the goaltender, and then he
What build type do you use, Hero? Since I've known you for so long and I don't like bacon anymore, I want to send you a build. This is like high, top secret service stuff, right? I want to send you a bill. What build type do you use?
Final seconds ticking away on this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen to them. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. The fun seesaw.
I can promise you this. There are a lot of people. I don't like to speak on people unless I've done it, right? So you are not going to tell me how to invest money if you've never invested money yourself. Because it's not just about picking or doing, it's the emotions that come along with it. It's the way you feel when you're doing it. Those human factors play more to everything than you just giving me spitting out some numbers. So it's like I play every bit of it. Like, I'm on this game way too much when it first comes out. I play every level. Usually, defense is the easiest thing for me to play. And then I'm disgusted by how bad these people are when they play defense. Usually I'm very disgusted because I'm like, yo, literally all you have to do is stop puck watching, play your position, anticipate, and that's it. That's it. This year, defense is terribly difficult. I mean, terribly difficult. But I think it's more of a proponent of you got to learn. Like when I used to play skater full on, I used to have builds that people just couldn't stop. I don't care. Because much like goalie, I used to take the same kind of effort. I played goalie and started going into goalie because it was hella difficult. It's like I used to have builds that were cheat codes, right? So it's more of playing long enough to find builds that are cheat codes. And it's all possible. Trust me, it's all possible. The way EA codes these games, you can cheat code builds. So it's like more of that because even when I'm in position, it doesn't go right. I played like 5 games, 6 games on defense, and I didn't want to play no more. I promise you this, Hero. Angles is the most important thing you can have on a build. Fight me if you want, but I promise you angles is the most important thing you can have on a build. I don't get scored on because people score on me. I get scored on because I nudge the wrong way. I read it wrong. And that's how I want the game to go for me. Let me be in control of my mistakes. So when I read it wrong, that's when people score. When I'm reading terrible messages from people in the chat and I look up and the guy's right there, that's how people score. Let the mistakes be my mistakes. People don't just score because they score. Very few times I can tell you within, I don't know, the last 2 weeks when I've completely just hammered it down. People don't just score because they score. People score because I made a mistake. Listen, I don't care if you're sold. You're going to hear me say it. And then one day you're going to luck into a build with high angles. And then you're never going to leave it again. Even though you still don't believe it. You're going to be like, something got to give. I promise you. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send you a bill. But I don't want to hear nothing about it. Just go use it, shut up, and when you get better, send me a thank you message, and that's it. I don't know who you're talking. Oh, who are you talking to? Your name reminds me of Mentos. So from now, I'm going to call you Michael Mentos. I don't know what you're talking about or who you're referring to. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Hero? Or are you talking to me about trying the build that I'm using currently? That's where I'm confused about. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't touch those. I don't like the fake feeling. It's like renting a Lambo and then you got to go home and drive your Toyota. Why am I doing that to myself? But to tell you the truth, the pre-builds from last year's game is what made me understand how um how EA wanted to make their players, how they wanted to make things good, and on what level for whom, just by breaking those builds down. Hmm. Man. All right, I think this is my last game, or at least last game I'm streaming.
Hi, everybody. I'm James
I'm gonna go
Cebulski for EA
take a shower.
Sports. The challenge was thrown down, and
This is
they
the last
certainly accepted. Let's see who the better squad is. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. Puck is dropped, and we are underway here tonight. Dumont's moving the puck through his own zone. And he takes the pass. The Royals played along the wing. Lehigh Valley's got the puck inside the defensive zone. From against the wall into the open ice. Great read to break up the play. Dennis has the puck against the half wall. Takes the feed at the back end. Sends it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Royals have come out very hungry in this.
See on that setup right there? I need every goalie to think, and I have to think to myself this too. Right? Because this is what happens on that goal is the old game's PTSD that kicks in.
Quick feed to Weaver. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Throws it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Slides it over.
It's the old game PTSD that kicks in. When the puck is deep corner like that, you do not have to hug the post as aggressively as you used to.
Answered the call there.
Pull yourself back.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Takes the shot. The Royals take possession in the defensive end. Takes the feed.
Loadout went great for a pass.
Tremendous.
That was a great setup.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Pumps it away in his own end. Batman's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Dennis. Lehigh Valley's looking to break out of their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Dennis takes it into the offensive end. Shot! Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Textbook poke check by Vatanen. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Handles the pass. That one's off the blocker. Thunderous hit it. Look at that. The pane of glass is cracked.
Well, yeah, I mean, what a hit, right? What a throw, and you can see it right there. There's a spot.
EA cares too much about
You gotta
hits.
make sure that this is taken care of because it gets hit again, it will shatter. So safety.
Like the
is
one thing I've always
right now,
thought
James.
over the years,
Montreal's
it's like they used to care a lot about fighting.
been the more dominant
And I'm like, this is so annoying.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. There's the whistle, and here's the call. St. Louis going off for interference.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James. So they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
Lehigh Valley sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Takes that pass back at the point. Knocked away. Dumont's lugging the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass.
Ah, he lost it.
Score! And putting it home on the power play, and we have even
He
things.
freaking lost
From
it.
the beginning of that power play, James, there just was a confidence about them. The way they own the puck, the precision in the movements, the motion in the offensive zone.
I bet you hit my sticker. No, Did he pass it? Maybe it was a pass. Maybe I gave him credit. I thought he lost it.
Their version of their team here after that goal.
So, good pass there.
Language after that counter strike as well, James. You could feel the energy kind of pulsing throughout the bench, and you almost knew and felt like something was coming. And if you're the coach, you like that because it's a response. It's a response to an early goal against. And as a coach,
I still don't know how to stop that.
between those two goals.
I don't know when it's coming. You have to be so far ahead of that stride D that I don't know when it's coming. It's annoying. It's you have to be covered. You have to be so far ahead in order to save it. It's annoying. I don't know how to save it. It's the one thing in this game I can tell you for a fact I don't know how to save it.
The Royals will play it to the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Quick feed down low. Slides it diagonally to Vatanen. Poked away in the defensive end. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Good stand-up hit on the play. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it to St. Louis. Inside the final minute of the
Yeah, it's I don't know how. I've saved it maybe a handful of times, and it was bad positioning. So it's like, that is the only way that I can tell you to save it. Bad positioning. That's what we've come to. It's impossible. You have to be so far ahead. No, that was a pass. Give that man credit. That was a pass. That was a very good pass. Yeah, that was a very good pass. I thought I had it measured, but no. That was a very good pass. Yeah, it's stupid. You give up short side and then you look like an idiot if they don't do it. What there needs to be, like, someone needs to put together like a scouting book. XXX on this player likes to use the stride D.
And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
The Royals had a strong period, James. All of the underlying numbers indicate that they were strong. I mean, they had majority of possession. Yes.
All right, so let me walk you through how I adjust, right, in my head mentally for this team the way they're playing. So you hear me say, no, that was a pass, because I want to give him credit if it was a pass, which means he's likely to make that pass. So it's like a lot of players will take that shot every single time. So which means now I'm expecting passes and like cut across and stuff like that, right? See, and because I expected a pass there rather than a shot, I would have been late on that if he had originally, if I didn't realize that was a pass he did beforehand, I would have been late on that because I would have stayed heavy short side. I would have stayed heavy short side, and the pass would, damn, what do you say about your mother? And I wouldn't have been able to go get across for that pass. It's like more tendencies for me. And it eventually plays itself out as the game goes on.
And that really generates a pulse, and you can certainly sense
Here's a chance in front. Oh, and he couldn't connect on the play. Trying to dump it out, and they get the job done. To the front. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
From the blue line, they take control of it. Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the boards. We got a stoppage in play. Almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest for the
Oh, 600 brothers, yeah.
Dumont's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they'll start with possession.
You know how many times they would have taken that same side shot?
Fails to deliver, and both teams back playing at even strength with the score still tied.
Coach won't be happy with that. James didn't make the
They,
PK unit move.
because I'm anticipating the pass, I'm able to reach these passes. Whereas early in the game, they would have gotten me on a couple more goals if I hadn't noticed that he actually made that pass. Because that little pass right there that he made is very hard to do. Especially in EA world, you're not going to connect that much, which means they know how to pass. And it's a lot of people don't make that pass. So I'm playing pass rather than shot. So they'll have more short side opportunities if they get it, but they're not looking there first. They're looking pass first.
That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Lehigh Valley's got possession of the puck. Looks to start the transition game behind the net. Here they come. Lehigh Valley's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Solid check to slow him down. The Royals move the puck in the defensive zone. Handles the pass at center. Cuts to the front.
Hell, he still got that puck.
Lehigh Valley's got control of it now from their own end. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And he's ridden off the puck. Strong defensive effort. Takes the puck at the point. The Royals have it from their own end.
Okay, I wish I could pause and show you that. You know how I'm telling you I am covering the pass because that's what we're likely to do. This goalie is covering short side because he thinks he's likely to shoot that backhand in the corner. So it's a slight tweak in philosophy and thought process. Slight tweak. You just have to recognize, which is like important to watch the goals scored against you. Pay attention to the goals scored against. Skaters will tell you what the hell they're trying to do. Skaters don't change much. They just hope it works if they do it 7 times.
Slides the puck over. Into the offensive zone. Picked off by Saint Louis.
Ooh.
We've got an offside.
Dumont's having himself a great night tonight. Multiple points in this one so far. I just feel like he's playing a game of chess out there, but he's the one with the puck on his stick. So he is manipulating the pieces on the ice to open up lanes, whether it's for a pass or whether it's for a great shot. He's having himself an outstanding one and elevating his line mates with him.
He got caught on the second movement because he was worried about
Late goings of this
every
period.
game before this one.
Montreal's got the momentum
Covering
with a
short side
1-goal lead.
stupidness.
They'd love to add to that. Jaquezi's won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, and it comes up with a big stop there.
Scott's got great rebound control and just
Like I said,
out of harm's way.
as long as you are there short side, it's going to hit the post, or it's going to hit you, or it's going to hit the post and go in. I'm cool with those numbers.
Entry from the left. And that one's turned away. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Here's a stretch pass to St. Louis. And it's a quick pass to Dennis. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Weaver. The backhander, and one last save. Picks it off from the offensive 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a
All right, I'm gonna show you something. This is advanced level goalieing right here. Advanced level goalieing. Why did I just do that? I don't know. I'm not going to be able to make it, am I? All right. So see here, because I know he wants to pass, this is the guy he's going to wait for. So I don't move. I stay there for him. I give him the backhand if he wants it, but he wants to throw it back here. And as soon as he's going to shoot, I'm going to dart across and just hope he wasn't, because he wasn't angular, he was not going to get the backhand he should have gotten, because he was waiting for the guy to cut down towards the back of the net, because I'm expecting pass.
The third and final period is officially underway here. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Phantoms need to do a better job in this third period of dictating the pace of play, and if they do that, I feel like they'll have an opportunity on net to be able to get shots through. Right now, their shot volume is low, and if they want to find a way back into this game, they're going to have to be opportunistic and look to getting pucks through to the net.
All right, Mentos. See you next time. Next stream is on Tuesday. Don't be late, man. I expect you to check in first.
Directs it on over to Dumont. Quick pass to St. Louis. Sends it to the middle, and he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment.
Oh! That was awesome.
He dialed in on that last save. Loved the way he challenged, made himself as big as possible, and took away the net.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Dishes it off.
Again,
Harvey's got
you
it in the
think
net.
pass, they will give you what you want. They will show you every time, but it's got to be one of those obvious type. Like, I obviously know they want to think pass, and they've proven it over and over. They don't really want to take the shot I'm giving them.
And he takes the feed. Slides it back to the blue line. Dennis explores his options in the corner.
Dumont's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature
Now,
of the way the
at some
officials
point, they're going to switch up. Hopefully I save it, but at some point, they're going to switch up and shoot first.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. And that's a smart heads-up play by Vatanen. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. And he takes the dish. Quick feed to Dennis. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Vatanen. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
That naturally happens.
Offensive end.
In high, that naturally happens.
Really look shaken up.
The man advantage is over.
Well, often in hockey, we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Here's a centering pass, and that's stopped. The Royals get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Brock's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
Feeds the puck to Jacquezie. The Phantoms looking against the half wall. Takes control of the puck. Makes a save. Cole in
Yeah, I like. This is the first game because the passes aren't complete bullet passes now. This is the first game I can tell you I feel comfortable using high. I like the feeling of the movement of the camera. It makes me feel like I'm actually playing the game because now I gotta look to see where the guys are set up at, and I don't know, it just feels natural. But all older games, passes were so fast. You couldn't use this because any pass behind the player, you were done. He did. He stopped it.
He's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
It's going to be hard. I need you to understand you lose the puck a lot. Also, I am playing on a projector. My field of view is not your field of view.
Lehigh Valley's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Grabs it in his own end. On the attack along the boards. Into the corner now. Oh, a clutch save! Harvey's moving the puck through his own zone. The ball is played along the wing. And a stiff break setup. Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Weaver. And there's the puck at the point. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. How did he stop that one? The Phantom slide the puck near the point. Takes the puck. Slides it across.
See what I mean? But about him, they switched up on that last shot. He decided to shoot it first because I've been anticipating every pass of theirs the entire period. So on the last one, he decided to switch it up. Little does he know is I already saw how far off that guy was. That guy was in the middle of the ice, and he was just coming downhill. So I didn't have to twitch much to get to the shot. So why would I leave? He wasn't across the ice. He was right down in the middle. As long as I see him, I don't have to do anything but twitch to it. I missed high. I missed high because I couldn't use it. You had to use fixed. I tried so many times using high, but if I played on a team that allowed a lot of mid-zone cross-ice passes or cuts, I would be late on everything. But this game, the pass doesn't shoot off their stick instantly. There's actual animation that goes with the stick this time. You sound like a dog. You got neutered. EA neutered you and you didn't even know it. On that note, I'm out. I don't think I'll be streaming until the game on Tuesday. The game's on Tuesday. So it's been fun. You guys can shoot your questions, etc. Try to answer them all. But within the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be just doing a dump in the Discord of what I think every attribute does, every X factor does, what EA says, and what I think it also does that they don't say. You can take it with a grain of salt. I don't care, but I promise you I'm right. I promise you I'm right. All right, boys and girls. Peace out.